It's hard to believe, but there's only about 20,000 polar bears still in existence, 2/3 living right here in Canada. Now we're here in beautiful but cold Churchill, Manitoba with Polar Bears International to learn more about how to save the polar bear from extinction. Nice watch.
Thank you. It's my polar bear watch.
Oh, is that right?
It's white.
Josh Duhamel is all about polar bears.
Got my trusty Canada Goose jacket on.
And as an ambassador of Polar Bears International, the red-hot Transformers actor isn't afraid to fight the sub-zero temperature of northern Manitoba.
They're just amazing creatures. The more I learn, the more interesting they are.
It was a conversation with one of his Las Vegas producers that inspired Josh to take action in the fight to save the dying species.
The bears sort of symbolize something global, you know, and if we think globally, we also have to think locally. We're all in it together.
But it wasn't until today that Josh got his first glimpse of the majestic creature in its own habitat.
I think we saw about 10 of them, and they're coming this way. They're just these big, lumbering, gigantic polar bears lumbering right towards this Tundra Buggy right now.
And finally, an up-close and personal encounter.
See all the pictures you want, but when you actually see one down there walking around in this natural environment, it's unbelievable. Hey, we're a long way from LA here out in the Manitoba tundra.
We're surrounded by polar bears out here, and you know, Josh, you're just as passionate about polar bears as you are about your brilliant acting, yes?
Oh, absolutely.
Between tracking polar bears
There's bears coming in from right over here.
and frolicking with sled dogs,
No hands, no hands.
No hands, Mom.
Josh gave me the inside scoop on Transformers 2.
An emergency Pentagon call. I need you. Do you understand? It's an emergency Pentagon. Ah!
You're done shooting. How did that go? What can we expect from number 2?
A lot of robots. It's just sick how they're able to make these things look real.
So get out of the car!
Shai is there too, so you know, Shai was, I thought, great in the first one, and I think that he kind of keeps it grounded and funny and all those things.
Between movie sets and humanitarian adventures, Josh recently found time to celebrate his 36th birthday with fiancée Fergie.
That Fergalicious definition make them boys go crazy.
She got me a wallet. She got me a couple things.
Okay. Well, where's Fergie, by the way?
She's not here.
No,
And I tried to talk her into coming to the tundra, but she's doing some wedding stuff. That's as far as we'll go with that.
Can you give us any little detail on how things are going?
Oh yeah, it's all going great. It's all going great. You know, it's all going great. It's fun, actually. We're both really excited about it.
Though the A-list couple lives the Hollywood fairy tale, Josh thinks Fergie would love the Great White North.
She's a real animal lover, and I think that she would get a kick out of seeing these things in person. This would be a great honeymoon place. I would actually love to take her here. I'm taking her home to North Dakota for Thanksgiving, and her whole family, so they're gonna get a taste of some cold weather.
But meanwhile, he's bringing a bit of Manitoba back home to LA.
She was excited for me to come, and she definitely wants me to bring back a lot of pictures and video.
What's up, ET Canada?
You never know who you'll bump into when you're in faraway places. So when I was in Churchill, Manitoba, it was no surprise when I ran into busy mom, activist, and now dog sledder, Chantal Kriviasek.
You're a pro out here in this wind and this
I'm
cold.
a pegger. This is like...
My lips are freezing. I can't talk right now.
Whether it's the scorching sun of Ethiopia or the sub-zero chill of northern Manitoba, Chantal cares about the world.
If the ice is melting up here and it's impacting the environment up here, then it's impacting all of us. So I want to be a part of making that problem go away in my lifetime.
That's why she's joined forces with Polar Bears International and is making her 5th trip to Churchill.
Just to be a part of this part of the world and feel connected to it, and both on a personal level and just being an earthling. I mean, I just think it's really important.
But this time, she brought along a new travel companion.
You brought a little Sal.
I brought my son too. My mom was like, I can't believe you're taking the baby to Churchill. But whatever, they've had babies here for thousands of years. What are you gonna do? Although his first gust of wind, he was like,
A Also along for the journey, actor Josh Duhamel, who gets in some daddy practice time with little Sal. And Alex Wolff from Nickelodeon's TV hit The Naked Brothers Band.
I can write songs and I can sing and play drums at the same time.
He hopes to go back home to New York and educate kids his age about the danger to polar bears up north.
Oh my God, baby!
But today, both Chantel and Alex are exploring the lighter side of the Great White North.
Okay.
We're ready to go. You're ready.